Okay, I'm on. Let me just check on my end. Ah, you actually get to see me on camera, so you actually get to see what I do when I do my checks. All I do is I just boot up the YouTube app on my phone, double check that I'm rolling. This is more for when I do full screen games, by the way, so I can keep track of messages. I can now see I'm on and that the game's running. Awesome. Good stuff. Right, I'll send a ping to the Discord. Then I'll truly get started, as usual. Everyone, now streaming Monster Hunter World. Awesome stuff. Hello, my emote token buddy. Hope you're doing well. So, right. I have two builds prepared. I've decided that I kind of want to use dual blades against Alatreon because I think that will give me the best odds. So I've made a mix of Alatreon and Velkhana for one, because it gives, well, you can see big attack boost, big crit eye. Alright, dragon attack, I suppose. But I actually get Velkhana from this crit element. Very useful. And the other one's just straight up Alatreon. So let's try the Alatreon straight up first. Then we'll run into the other one. Good day, Q. Hope you're doing well, buddy. Nice to have you here as always. You get to see my face today because we're going back onto blindfold stuff. As per the description, I'm going for the old. You know what? Let's make it Can I get like a blue? Yeah, let's. No, I wanted to accept that. So I hope your day's been going well, Q. When I inevitably get into these runs, I'll probably mute myself and increase game volume just to make things easier for both you and I. So, I also have a very specific item set up, which I've just called Blindfold, just so that my maneuvers are specific on when I get into the camp when necessary. This is more for my memorization right now, so I'm used to it, because I put it all on thinking, yeah, this is how I'll run it, and then just didn't commit it to memory. Something like that, maybe. Alright, okay. Why did I click join a quest? Your day's been good. How about my Saturday? My Saturday's gone well, thank you. My nephews have literally just left. They've been here for a couple hours. I introduced my youngest nephew now to Banania. So my oldest has seen the whole series, and my youngest has seen the first 3 episodes. Why is this inside out? Doesn't matter, it's a blindfold. It works both ways. Right, I'm going to turn... Right, I need to put warning on. Pop. Pop. It's been a while since I put the warnings on. But there we go. Interesting. Let's also turn up game sound. If I do the game sound via mouse, it might be quicker because it's a slider. Yeah. I need to be able to properly hear. So that will do. Probably turn up the volume of my headset as well. Yes, Q, that is the one and the same, buddy. One and the same. But of course, I discovered it a few years ago, so I already knew of it. Obviously, or else I wouldn't be reviewing it. Okay, this is going to be painful. Right. I forgot to eat. So this build's obvious flaw is that I don't have what's it called? I don't have speed eating. So I land, Alatreon roars. Hmm? Hold on. Okay. Hmm? It's going to be very difficult for me to discern everything. Hold on. So, I know I've got my eyes closed. So, dash juice down, left, right. So, I want to hit right, down, and bottom left. Don't worry, I'll restart this run in a second. And I need to remember to eat beforehand. Okay, right. I had a quick look, but I didn't actually properly look, did I? Stupid me. The AoE ice attack has been very effective against me. Oh, I'm sure it has. But if it's in ice mode, that kind of works to my favour. At the moment. I'm going to be playing around with the equipment as well, because I'm kind of considering putting Rocksteady back in. I took Rocksteady out because I want the health for when I know it's doing the nuke. Yes, Temporal Mantle does indeed ignore the ice, because ice crystals come out from the ground. And as it's an attack that deals damage but doesn't... Basically, Temporal Mantle, its strength is it stops all attacks that don't just stumble. If it's an attack that straight out hits you and doesn't just flinch you, you'll block it. You'll ignore the hit. So it's bottom left through to bottom right. It's bottom left through to middle right. Okay. Well, I've got to take dash juice last time too. I've eaten this time beforehand. I also discovered something neat about lock-on mode, which is when you choose lock-on mode to a monster, and then you aim as if you're going to use the clutch claw. It takes you out of focus mode, but it aims you towards where your lock-on was. Nope, not close enough. Temporal's out. That was a death to lightning, right? So again, bottom left. Down. I mean, the middle right is a might pill. So, meh. It's not the biggest issue in the world. Hold on. Uh-oh. Stumbling into my first issue. I'm going to have to work out how I spawn in. Okay. Wonderful. If you didn't know you could go that side. Right. The music's way too loud. I need to do some balancing. Another death. Once again to lightning, I think. Right, let me see how I spawn in. So I want to run left. But like left and back when I spawn in. Okay, interesting. Again, I'm learning where I spawn so I can do it without having to peek in future. It's also good to know I can run right. I should experiment with running right into the camp. Right, music needs to go down. Right, so music needs to come way down. That's way too loud. For one. I need to be able to hear the sound effects of both me eating and Alatreon's attacks. I'm just curious. Oh, I didn't see how long the fight was, but it was a couple minutes. It's like I immediately wiped. I got a few hits in. Wasn't like awful considering the circumstances. Let's think about this then. I still want to try the build again. I just need to get used to parts. Okay. BGM volume. Sorry, I'm going to have to crank you down. It's something like this. This is the most important thing. Let's say something like that, yeah? Try that. I'm not excusing my skill issues, by the way. I'm just trying to make it that I don't put myself at a detriment. The music's just pleasantries in the background. Increasing dynamic range, giving space in KO. Ooh. I think it's already dynamic because I can tell based on the volume that it works. Ah, increase it up to greatly between loud and quiet sounds. Yeah, let's try that. Good thinking, Q. Brilliant thought. That helped me even more. Thank you. Good shout. Again, I'm not expecting to win today. This is just practice, I suppose. If I win today, awesome. Right, let's try a couple runs with this build, a couple runs with the other build, see how it goes, see how I feel. Sorry, I keep tapping my microphone so it keeps going. A bit simple enough. Okay, that was a hit. That was a cart. Interesting. Do I spawn back in the same... Yep, I always spawn back in the same way. Okay, good. So hold on. If I just directly hold right... Right? That doesn't put me into the camp. But in curiosities of... I mean, that bit's fairly simple as well. That's just down one, X, and then pause in. That's fine. But when I spawn out of camp, where does it automatically target me to? Outward. Okay, so if I could use that as a normalized set of movements to go right into the camp, to then go forward into the post. Good. I should eat before I go jump down. Ah. Okay. That might have been against the wall. That was Alatreon jumps up and breathes down. There's a slight pause in the cue in the audio before. Oh. Oops. That just squandered me. I know I could just unblindfold the minute I die, but I need to get used to being able to just do it. Okay. A lot of this is act and react queue is the problem. The main thing for Alatreon will be, because you have to read Alatreon's... Alatreon is dodge away from its attacks, go in for the attacks. But the thing is that with Alatreon, you shouldn't ever run into it straight. You should run to it from the side. For that. Because that's a vertical, that's like a straight vertical. Rip. Yeah, okay. It's going to be very difficult to get this down. Just remember, I might make this look awful, but I promise you this is not an easy feat. Fighting Alatreon alone is not an easy feat. Fighting it without being able to see is not an easy feat. Having difficult hands is not an easy feat. Because it's like the complete opposite. Haha, not funny. As long as I'm getting a few hits in, which I feel like I am, then I'll be content, is the current goal. Also, it doesn't matter if it says Dawn of the Death Star or Evening of the Death Star. The naming of the quest comes down to what form Alatreon starts in. Preferably for this build, I don't care. For the other build, I actually prefer Ice. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing. Q. If Alatreon says no, I didn't want to press that. Come on. It's one of those. If Alatreon says no, it's not happening. It's the same with Fatalis and various other monsters. There's some monsters which is just like, if you get in a bad pattern, you're done. Oh. See, this is why it's so important to have the sound effects so I know when I can time the drinks. For instance. The Mega Demon Drug feels like it takes forever to go on. Oh! I forgot to put on the mantle. That's a straight fire. Ow. I think. Okay. Oh, it's doing the spin around. Okay, I'm not dead. I don't think I was dead. Nope. Play over. I should be close. Okay. Let's pull back. Also, thank you, Wetfish. Okay. Okay, so that's death one. This is such an insane idea. Who signed me up for this? Oh wait, I signed me up for this. Hehehe. So I think I discovered if I pull down a bit right, then I head right. I should be at the camp. Oh, whatever, let's go the other way. No? Right, again, I need to get used to this. I can see you've said a few bits, Q, but I'll check properly. Yeah, I need to be able to get to here consistently. Oh yeah. Oh, this isn't the right mug. Never mind. I was going to say I've got my Attack on Titan mug, but not today, or at least not right now. Okay. So let's see, is temporal back up? Really? That quickly? Huh. Head left? No? Come on. How is it? Every time I open my eyes when I check to see where I'm landing, I'm here. Have you noticed that? No matter how I try to move, I'm here. Maybe that's just a me observation. Unless you want to be fair and say that anytime... Unless you want me to have like a this bit doesn't count rule. But I don't know, I feel like it's a little against the spirit. Come on, dodge. Did I not hit the dodge in time? That's a shame. Yeah. The supply chest runs great interference. Damn. Oh, doesn't that just suck? I want to try, while we're in Dord mode, I want to try runs with the other loadout. The other loadout's got critical element and slightly higher overall crit, despite the fact it will show that it isn't. It has like latent power and tenderizer extra. So let's give this one a shot. Sounds silly, but maybe there's difference in damage as well, which might help me. Okay. And again. I did definitely choose the Velk mix, right? Yeah, you can tell in the resistances. Look at the difference in the resistances. The Alatreon stuff is like 22 fire, 4 water, 22 ice, 30 something dragon, but this is just all over the place because you have to take out resistances to get a mix. Or I had to put in the resistance manually. But this is more offensive. The other one's slightly more defensive. I know that sounds silly, but the other one's slightly more defensive. Another thing I'd like to do is there's a third build which is full on Rathalos, but you get crit element from 2 parts Velkhana, so the true crit element or whatever from 4 parts Silverloss is nice, but might not be necessary. We'll see. Too late. So that's an example of how I can latch on, by the way. It's literally just aim in, latch on. Don't know where I'm latched on to, but I know that my temporal's out. One thing you have to account for is that yeah, because this build's running Tenderizer. Ow. Death number 1. Basically, I'm waiting for the Fortify to proc. Because the Fortify makes a distinct sound. Then I can do this. Then I can do this. I then omit downright because I'm out at the moment. Might seed. And pull them back first allows me to negate the chest. Good call, Q. It'd be nice not to run straight into an attack or two, though. Really? BS. One. If you're wondering, it may look weird, but I've stuck my jumper on because it's damn cold over here. So if my shirt's looking weird, it's just because I've decided to stick a jumper on. Go on. Yes. See, I can just pull back, then go left, then go in. Oh. Yep. This is going to take so long for me to work this out, by the way. So, you're just going to have to bear with me. If at any point you find me doing this is boring, let me know, and I'll swap to just doing regular hunts, but for now, this is... Yeah, normal Demon Drug would do it. It just, isn't as good. But yeah, you're right, I could swap. That attack ran into me. Oh, damn. Oh, isn't that a shame? That attack needs to watch where it's going. Thing is, I've got a couple nourishing extracts, but unfortunately it takes away from what I'm using to make ancient potions. I may have to swap to... I mean, I've not got many Kelby horns to begin with, so I'll end up having to... I'm going to have to end up farming slightly more materials as it is. More certain might pills. That's fine. Even then, the really the only important drink for me to drink is the dash juice. The dash juice is actually more important than the attack and defense. The attack and defense is just nice, you know. Gourmet vouchers make a meal persist. As in, when I die, I don't have to use an ancient potion to go back to full health and mana. Not mana, energy. Sorry, Q, you're not over what yet? Oh, you mean in terms of me doing the run? I assume. Well, if you're on master rank, if you at any point, if you want us to run a session together and me help you out with a few bits, I'm more than happy to. But you're at master rank now. Well done. Good job. Sounds like you're making some really good progress. Wrong loadout. And yes, the correct loadout is important, of course, or else I wouldn't be making such an issue of it. Yeah. Even if it's when I'm not streaming, because I don't mind whenever. Just feel free to, if we're both online at any point, feel free to just at me and just, we might be able to set it up. I'd love to. Right. Okay, I did not get the dodge. Or I just put on the temporal and then took it back off. Ow. How did I not die? I think I need to mess around slightly. Yeah, you do what you gotta do, Q. Doesn't matter if you're less chatty because I'm barely seeing your messages anyway. Also, oh, it's because I didn't have feline foodie that it's not carrying it over. Yeah. Sound effect volume can come slightly down in proportion. Voice volume is slightly less important. Actually, I do need a little bit of this because it gives a few cues. I also think I'm going to go back to mid-range. Actually, let's do this. Okay, let me just blindfold off again. Whoop. You want to see another conventional Alatreon run? Yeah, I could do that in between. So you can see how the run looks when I'm not, like, failing. Understandable. Yeah, this is better. I messed up on my attack timings. Right. Pull back, reset. Okay. That's the jump up air attack. Yep. Too many ticks. You know what? I'll do a conventional run after this one so you can see what a conventional Alatreon one would look like. Did I just say Alatreon 1? I think I did. Alatreon 1. Also be good not to just sit in the blindfold forever. So, might have to space it out. In that sense. Did that not kill me? Oh, it wasn't I was getting my sound effects mixed up. Yeah, that's fine. I thought I spawned in on let's do let's do a regular one. The reason why I threw my hands up is because I thought I got taken by the Eschaton judgment immediately, but I didn't. You prefer low dynamic ranges. I've always had it on medium in the game. When you saw me adjust, that's the first time I've actually adjusted it in the game. Right, let's turn mic off. No, not mic off. Let's turn me off. I'm not needed here. Can deactivate that for now. The warnings can go off. Because you wanted to see a conventional run. Let's see what it actually looks like. And I'll probably go into it with the other set. Still dual blades though. I've done it. I think I showed off last time I won with against Alatreon on stream was with assistance and with. Oh no, I did it on my own as well. Yeah, last time I did a win on stream was with longsword. So let's do it as dual blades. Some weapons just have a really difficult time with the Alatreon. Dual blades just doesn't. Realistically speaking. Well, so it might just be me, but I feel like the full Alatreon set was more comfortable than the Volcana Alatreon mix when I was doing a blindfold. Just my speculation. I couldn't tell you if the run was actually any better, but I feel like I was doing more consistently and securely with the all-out Alatreon build for blindfold. Because while I still want to deal the damage, I need to make sure I'm not taking too much. My thoughts? I also got to turn the game sound down, so at the moment I'm not in the greatest of positions to sort that out, as I'm currently mid-fight, but hopefully it's not too bad. Yeah, you could probably already see the difference between me playing with vision over without. Oh, I never put dash juice into this item set. Maybe I should just use the blindfold set in general for Alatreon here. No, I don't know. Keep the four leg wounded. Well, that looked like it wasn't the extra attacks that came down as I was jumping down still go to the front leg. Even that looked like it's hitting the hind leg. By the way. Heal? And we'll just latch on. That's the attack I hate when I'm able to see, never mind when I'm not able to see. The throwing out ice crystals. One. Oh damn. I actually walked into the attack. I thought it was going for me, not Fenneky. I was just like, yeah, move out of the way. Turns out that's not the answer. One. Okay, it's not going for me. Let's just close in. Deal damage. Even if you are being targeted with that attack, if you manage to clutch onto the tail, Alatreon doesn't isn't able to hit you anyway. Counts as a front body attack, not a whole body attack. Which is kind of neat. Also, I double checked my my PlayStation 4 character. Its hunter rank is 799. Sorry, I lied when I said it was 800 something. It's just shy of 800 apparently. So I misspoke. More like I misremembered. But yeah. Because I was going to try and grab a build. Oh no, I was looking to see where MHW spawns, that's right. I was looking at the Guiding Land stats from that account. It's easy to know what it is when you can see it. I thought no point googling it, I have the information accessible to me. Oof. Probably dead? Yeah. I was trying to get away, but the attack has a unique set of ranges that I never remember, quite frankly. Thanks for that. So by the way, when I said the dual blade has no real issues with the Alatreon, I more meant, you know, when you're not failing. I mean, I'm still dealing good enough damage to pass the element check here. Yeah, this is the goal on Blindfold, to hit this. If I can get Alatreon to do this, we're flying. Let's just dive this to remove myself from the damage ticks. Because put simply, that attack only attacks you at the ticks where it's able to. But look at how much extra damage I can deal after the element check. Like, I get loads of time to do a lot of damage. Just because the dual blades are so good at proccing element. Should have used the should have done the meat trick, but I wasn't quick enough on the hotbar. Could have just done this. But yeah, Astro Jerky versus that attack is the #1 thing to do. Or sushi fish, just either of them. I'm sure you get what I mean. Just food that removes bleeding and refills red portion. No. I don't have my longsword today, so I can't be countering the swipes. And the thing is, for that attack right there, it's very difficult to know whether it's this attack or whether I'm facing the forked 3-prong attack. For blindfold purposes, because it makes the same sound effect of just spewing the fire on the floor. Let's send you back into the wall, please. Sorry, I'm in slideshow mode, so it will reflect in the stream. It's not your connection, it's my game has literally pooped itself. Alright. There goes the tail. I mean, metaphysically speaking. Oh, I thought I was standing on the edge. Rip. can dodge with the dual blades to miss that attack, but I was just playing it safe. For instance, I just dodged that by dashing. Not dodging that because I had no stamina. Quite the reason why having Constitution and Stamina Surge in the build is quite nice. I love that attack. I mean, so does everyone. It's like the weeb attack. But, you know, it's actually very good, effective move. And actually, in the Safi'jiiva sieges, it's like really good for breaking Safi's back. Because its back has a very small hit point threshold. So you can literally do it like twice, maybe 3 times, and break Safi'jiiva's back very quickly in the Safi siege. For the points. Constitution is so Stamina Surge is there's 3 perks that govern stamina. You have Stamina Surge, which is stamina regen. You have stamina consumption by drained stuffs like sprinting or demon mode, which is marathon runner. And Constitution is attacks that are static stamina, so rolling, for instance, or shooting a bow, basically. So, in order, Stamina Surge is the most important for dual blade, then Marathon Runner, then Constitution. But take everything you can get if you can stick it in extra, basically. I can show off the differences in the perks if you want me to after this, so you can sort of see how they function with each other. Oh no, I haven't hit element check. Eschaton Judgment kills me here. That's fine. I didn't expect the run to go perfectly, quite frankly. This is more just because you want to see the conventional run. Yeah, after this I'll show you how the different stamina perks work, Q. So that you can see could be a little fun demo. Like I say, I'm always happy to show off how stuff works in the game. Knowledge is power. Oh, I didn't quite hit the distance on what I wanted. No, it's fine. I'm happy to show you. Because the seeing it in effect can really bring light to why it's useful. You know, to be honest, if you ever get Dash Juice kind of covers you. But it's still nice to have the extra perks just to keep going. That being said, I have shown off Infinite Demon Mode a few times. So that's one way to gain the stamina system. But I could always show that off as part of what I show off with the stamina. So yeah, I'll finish this up. Then do a stamina showcase. And a dual blade general showcase. I also don't want to clutch here. Oh my god, slideshow mode is not working in my favour right now. I apologise for the poor performance on the stream. And the poor performance in game actually, quite frankly, as well. But unfortunately the game's performance is not playing ball with me, so it's a big contribution. So you can just jump through roars like you can a normal roll, except the dual blades have got a quicker dodge, which means if you're not too sure your dodge windows, you can just spam it and hope that you win. Or, you know, get slideshowed out and just take the damage again. I don't mind. Too much. Just roll through that real quick. Uh-oh. Come on, stop slideshowing. Give me back my game. Oh, it's going for Fenneky. When Alatreon focuses your cats, it will do all of the attacks, even if it strikes the cat. It only stops the early slams against players. Early successful slam against players is what constitutes that. See? If I was to have got hit on the second one, I don't want to, but if I were to have done, I wouldn't have done the third slam, basically. For anyone who's just dropping in, this is not Blindfold, by the way, at the moment. Q wanted to see another conventional run of Alatreon, then I'll be running through stamina mechanics, and then I'll go back to Blindfold. So, for anyone who's just jumping in, please don't be too confused. Nor am I trying to be deceitful by leaving the title as it is. Lol. Because this is the main focus, we have other things to address. It's the focus, doesn't mean I'm only doing it. You know, by definition, the word focus needs to be changed then. If that's the case. Ooh. Nice. Good job, Crystal. And I'll not talk about the anti-Cupid VTuber. Damn. Okay, Alatreon. Yeah, look at how much... I know I'm like taking attacks and stuff, but look at how much excess time I'm getting between every... When I'm hitting the element check and when Eschaton Judgment goes off. Most people struggle to hit the element check in solo play, never mind. I need to spam an extra one. Ah. It's my fault for not having any max or... Oh, I had an ancient potion apparently. RIP. Skill issue. Oh, you need to shut down Alatreon's power using elemental weapons. Wow. No, I don't want to use that one. I actually want to use this one. Let's close in. See, this is why you just don't approach Alatreon head on. I don't know how derpy my movement looks in Blindfold, but I tried to keep it relatively okay. AKA not this one. This one's fine. Right, I need to make sure I don't get eschatoned again. Because I've fought quite a lot of Alatreons now. In fact, this is pretty much my most hunted monster on this character already, to be fair. Wouldn't be surprised if it was like top 3. At this rate. Okay, good. Run towards the Alatreon when it jumps back, so you don't get stuck in the lightning. I've seen people get literally stun locked in the lightning, so they'll get hit by the first one, then they'll be pushed back into the second one, and then they'll probably just be stunned and can't move away from the third one. Like, it can be quite the deadly mood. Move. I just said mood, I meant move. Okay. Ooh. Nice, slideshow mode ate my roll, that treated as if the input didn't exist. But yeah, that's basically how the fight goes, except you're successful. Yeah, slideshow mode kind of just ate my lives, and I threw one away to not using a max potion when I should have done. It's what it is. Let's run through stamina mechanics and I'll go back to trying a couple blindfold runs. I think. I'll set up some scenarios so you can see. Okay. Let's run through this then. So I just want... I have a run with nothing. I have a run with max sprinter if possible. Again, this is as long as duels allow. Fresh. I mean, stamina recovery speed is independent. It's really how the other two work that's important. That I'd need to show off. I can also just make some builds with Constitution. Worst comes to worst. Like, get bits. See physique duel. So I'll use that in a different build. Again, this is just to show you how it's different, not to show you what's anything, I suppose. So I've got double sprinter. One more, please. Oh, well, let's save this as... let's just use 2 for now. Load 219 is sprinter. I know it's marathon runner, but bear with. I'm going to delete the presets anyway. Who cares? Then we have physique. Why don't I just sort by skills? That'd be better. And I need physique. Perfect. So in goes a physique, 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 and physique, because it goes up to level 5. Don't worry about the secret there, that's Silverloss armor. There we go. So, save this one up as Constitution. Again, I capitalize the second letter because I'm a derp. Then we run through some timings, and then you can physically see how quickly or how much the drain helps. I'll also get dash juice, and then we can really go through it. Let me just get some sort of stopwatch app on my phone. Like, where's the clock? There we go. The clock thing. Stopwatch. Good. Because I'll physically time it. So you get almost exactly what's going on with human error involved. So, first off, let's take everything off. Okay. Do it this way. Skill issue. Then I've got no slots in the dual blades right now, which is perfect. So we have zero stamina draining, right? To keep things consistent, I'll use 100 stamina, which is base, because it'll also be quicker. Don't worry, I'm literally timing this. So you'll notice that as I move around, or not move around, or attack, the bar is constantly going down. Demon mode says from the point of enacting demon mode, stamina starts to drain. That was just over 23 seconds. Now, I'll put on the, let me see here. I'll put on the Constitution one as a comparison. You'll probably guess what's going to happen here. Right. So, Constitution says that any stamina draining, fixed stamina drain removes your stamina. So this is a consistent drain. 2. Yep. 23 seconds again. It was like 22:72. I pressed pause slightly quicker this time. My reaction times were slower on the last one. So there's like a couple milliseconds difference. So anyway, sprinter. So now Sprinter. Nothing's changed. All I've done is added the stat. You can probably see the physical difference in how the bar is slower. Right now we got 2 levels of Marathon Runner. Marathon Runner is a level 3 skill. So this is just with 20% extra. 21, 22, 23, 24. Oh, we're still going, are we? 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. So yeah, just under 32 seconds by the end of it, according to my timer. So that is drained stamina consumption. Next up, I want to once again remove my crap. This is fixed stamina drain, trying to account for the natural jump, but you can see it's about 6 before my stamina is entirely used. Now, if I swap, please don't tell me the Constitution had any levels of stamina increase. 1 level of stamina surge. Oh, that's gonna be a pain, but you'll be able to see the chunks in the stamina as a difference. So account for the fact that we're currently 1 level of stamina surge, but look at how much lower the bar goes in comparison. Also, you'll notice that the bar is not too bad when I jump while in demon mode. Of course, you combine both stamina. You can combine stamina surge to get your stamina back quicker with both of the stamina stats to basically do certain things without having to worry about stamina. You can also drink a dash juice, which says the following: reduces stamina depletion for a time. So what it also does, and what it doesn't mention, is it brings you up your level of stamina. So yeah. And I've always felt like it increases your stamina recovery, but that might just be a conspiracy from me. Now, infinite demon mode. So, let me just run out of stamina real quick. And then I'll explain how infinite demon mode works. So, when you're in an attack pattern, if you see the words Demon Flurry Rush, you can basically default your attack pattern to the beginning of the chain. So basically it's a attack, then you can reposition into the monster again. If it doesn't get pushed back, you pushing against the monster will just leave you neutral with it. It's treated like a wall after all. You can't physically go through a monster unless you're like under the legs. But you can see that I'm not even paying. You'll probably notice that I'm not even really paying attention to the screen right now, and I'm just kind of keeping up my combo without any effort at all. I can also stop slightly earlier in the chain. I don't have to do the whole thing. Just as long as I can get into Demon Flurry Rush, I can continue this stamina chain. Like right now, I'm actually just booting back up the YouTube app on my phone. I'm not even paying attention to the screen. What you can also do, just to show it off, if you go into Blade Dance, well, at no stamina, it will just break your combo. I believe that fact is true with Red Pit, or Slinger Ammo, I should say. Let's get that bit confirmed, and then we'll just go back to Alatreon runs after I take a quick pee break. Not gonna lie. So, once again, let's just drain stamina. That just looked neat. Right, let's make sure stamina will be entirely drained when the animation finishes. So you can't evade shot after Demon Flurry Rush if you're out of stamina. It's treated. Look, did you see the stamina move? It's a fixed stamina action. So yeah, the fact that you can do infinite demon mode is kind of broken. So basically, you can just not use stamina at all. But the caveat behind not using stamina reduction is that you're relying on the fact that you won't be hit. Alatreon does not afford you that luxury. Unless I could permanently flinch it. So that's why I need to get all my bases covered in blindfold mode. Hopefully that was a good enough demonstration of how stamina functions. Oh, by the way, stamina surge makes no difference to the usage. It's only about the recharge rate. So stamina surge is just extra as a convenience thing. You can kind of use dash juice to get your back covered on that. I'll be 2 moments, and then we'll be back into blindfold runs, and I'll re-enable cam and stuff. Give me a minute. Hello again, sorry for keeping you waiting. Let's jump back in with Alatreon Blindfold again. But this time I'll go for the Alatreon loadout rather than the hybrid loadout. I don't feel like it's going to be quite as successful. Right, delete these. Another thing I can do to help me is, you see how my defense says 915? Yeah, well, equipment info. Level 1, level 10, level 1, level 1, level 1. I think the Alatreon gear, much like other gear, which is rank 12, maxes out at level 21 or something. I can't quite remember, but it's like in the low 20s. So maybe, just maybe, could be worth investing some. Also, if you're upgrading gear, try not to overspend on your spheres unless you absolutely need to. So what I tend to do is I go to the max, I pull it back by 1 to see what the difference is, then go from there. So again, I'll just pull back up to maximum, pull it back, and check out how I can. I'm so sorry, excuse me. That came out of nowhere. And then check how to do it. But unfortunately, I've not got the money right now either. Bit frustrating. So yeah. if anything, this is just a showcase that the run will get even better when I have, you know, gained some money and leveled up. That's more for the defensive points, but look at that. I've gone up by, what, 20? Just by upgrading, like, 2 pieces. Not bad. And the reason why it said armor max is because I'm still a low overall level on this account. So it's still armor level 10 until I get to, I think, master rank 100. And I think it goes up to 13 or something. But, you know. What I've done will still help vis-a-vis everything. Because Fortify is a percentage of your base. Upgrade your armor, it'll upgrade your base. Quite frankly. So let's... I want to keep the healing palico on. The healing gear. Let's run through. And try again. So the most important item for me to drink is the dash juice right now. I think I've shown off why. Oh yeah. I forgot to put on the temporal, so I need to be careful with my timing. Probably didn't make it. Uh-oh. Apparently I didn't latch on. Fine. I think I just got down entirely. Yep. Right, that's death number 1. Part of the problem is that Alatreon doesn't stand still. As you can see, Alatreon likes to fly. I mean, it's kind of breaking the rules, but whatever. So I need to move down, then along. Come on. That's not it? Ah, back in Back in the old spot, huh? Yeah, maybe I need to say between deaths, as long as I'm not looking at items, I can just move to the pole. Maybe. That doesn't feel right still. You know what? I would like to try a longsword run. Let's see how it let's see how I roll with longsword. I think I'll do 1 or 2 more runs. Then I might call it for today. This is more just to get the ball rolling than anything. I need to incentivize myself, but as you can see, I've not got many resources, so I won't be able to do too many attempts at running out of things. So let's swap. This is just the build that I've been using against Alatreon anyway, so there's nothing different here to what I've been doing in my successful normal runs with longsword. I'm just thinking I'd like to see if I can. I won't always land them, but I'd like to see if I can just get some random counters in, basically. Cool Cat as a skill sucks. Doesn't last long enough. One moment. Right, let's see. It's looking good. So yeah, 1 or 2 longsword attempts. I think. And depending on how they go, we just call it for the day, maybe. Short, sweet, and simple. Who knows? Maybe I'll take a little bit of a break and come back and stream something else. Not necessarily Holocure. I'm thinking Risk of Rain too. Yeah. Let's do a longsword run or 2. Then maybe boot up Raw 2. I want to get a successful run in. Uh-oh. That's tick damage. The only thing that puts me off longsword for Alatreon is the fact that I'm not going to be very good at charging unless I happen to get random crit or I just think I've got bar filled. Nice. Good job, me. Yeah, remember when I said earlier don't just run at Alatreon? Then I proceeded to just run at Alatreon like an idiot? Oh, I'm not dead. I'm just nearly dead. I'm playing longsword. I feel like I may want to turn off dynamic range. Because something doesn't feel right in this. Oh, hold on. Here we go. No? Again? Yep, no again. Rip. Yeah. Okay. Just when you think you're at Alatreon, it turns out you're not. I'd also quite like to try making a Safajiva set for Alatreon, because that can give that the true element accelerator is just so nice. Yeah, let's cause one here. that's no good. So yeah, I think what I'd like to do is get full Safi armor. Try that out at some point. Also try full Silver Loss. I just want to get some extra armor sets at this point. Extra armor sets, extra resources. Maybe even if I have to get extra master rank, then fine. Just for the defense on the armor. We'll see. But yeah. For now, I think I'll call Blindfold run attempts here. I'll probably jump into Raw 2 in like 10-15 minutes. I want to get myself another cup of tea, etc, etc. So yeah. I'll be back soon. For now, thanks to Q for stopping by, and to everyone else who stopped by. Short one for now. Be back very soon. So, see you in a few.